You're listening to the Comic Crusaders Podcast. I am your host, Al Mega, CEO of Comic Crusaders and Undercover Capes. In this show, I'm sitting down with creators from all walks of life to talk about inspiration, process, the lessons they've learned, and a whole lot more. What up, mi gente? It's your boy, Al Mega. Welcome to a brand new Comic Crusaders Podcast. And today, folks, we have an amazing entrepreneur. I mean, homie got what feels to me like one of the illest shops in LA. All right. And then he's not just that. Obviously, he's a geek. He's worked on TV productions. I mean, and what he's pushing is a beautiful thing, which is diversity and community in this wonderful comic book community of ours. Let me introduce the man that is stepping up the game and putting his revenge, if you will, on the communities. The one, the only Jeffrey Eyser.
Hello. Hey, Al, how's it going?
What's popping, kiddo? How you
That was
doing?
quite the introduction there.
Hey, bro, you're a boss, bro. You are a boss. Revenge of, Lotzilla. We're going to be talking about some goodness because I am jealous that I do not have a shop like this around my way. Shit, even when I was in Massachusetts, New York, we didn't have shops like this. Damn, you guys are stepping up the game because I understand you are 1/3 of what is Revenge of, correct?
Yeah, that's correct. It's me and Joe Myers and Joe Kuntz.
Excellent. Too bad the other two Joes couldn't be here, but we got the other J, which is Jeff. Don't you worry, all right? and Jeff is gonna put us on to everything. All right. So let's just start with your origin story because this is the Comic Crusaders Podcast. I need the origin story of your superheroism when it comes to building community. So where did you grow up at? And what started you on this road to fandom?
Well, the three of us all work in the television industry, so that's kind of our background, and we still work in the television industry. So this is kind of like our side passion project. But
side gig.
Joe Kuntz and I are originally from Colorado, from Denver. So we've been in LA now for about 17 years, working in TV about that long. Joe Myers is from Kansas City, Missouri, and he as well has been out here for 13, 14 years. So yeah, I mean, we've always been huge fans of all things geek, and when the pandemic hit, we kind of wanted to do something for ourselves, and so we started to kind of funnel our creative energies into a little side hustle, which is slowly becoming our main hustle, hopefully.
Yeah, but I mean that's great. During the pandemic, you guys had the crazy idea of opening a business.
Yeah, let's open a bookstore, right? What a terrible idea that must have been.
Wow, I love the bravery. That's true entrepreneurship, folks. Like they saw something, but they also saw a need because people wanted to get out. I'm sure. Hey, people need their books. This community needs their fix of their comic books. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, what happened was, during 2020, we started collecting pinball machines, and we were keeping them over at our fabrication shop for our set design business. And it started to kind of like overtake the space. And eventually we said, why don't we turn this into its own business? And let's throw in comic books on top of it, and kind of get a little bit of everything we love.
Homie said pinball machines. That is my joint, kiddo. That the first arcade games, folks. My uncle put me on when I was a little kid. I was like, yeah, this is dope. And what kills me is, from what I understand, you got like 18 unique machines in that.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
How the hell did you run across 18 pinball machines, bro? I wish I could run across one.
Yeah, we've got many more than that, but we have 18 in the space. And yeah, I mean, we pride ourselves as being, or we're calling ourselves LA's best pinball room, and luckily other people are calling us that as well.
Yeah, I mean, when you got machines like that number, it sounds like fun. And then books and community, because again, the store is an LGBTQ plus owned store. So again, awesome, my new guys. So and again, you're trying to build community in your space, especially for the LGBT community and straight community, for everybody. I mean, building community as a whole, regardless. What really inspired that? Was there a hole in LA for this type of event or space, rather?
Yeah, I mean, as a production designer and an interior designer, and I do restaurants and bars and things like that.
Yeah,
Like,
you hear
I
this
really
guy on
wanted.
TV and bars and everything. Damn, bro. How the hell you ever find any time on the day, kiddo?
Yeah, they're hard. I don't know. I found time to talk to you somehow.
I think I'm speaking to the clone over here.
Right. Yeah, exactly. No, but we wanted a space, there isn't really a space in LA that's got, comics and pinball and is like a place that you can hang out and isn't a bar or we wanted to create like a whole vibe. So you walk in and it's the visuals and the music and everything kind of makes you feel comfortable and makes you want to hang out.
Music. You got some music pumping in there too? Oh my God.
Of course.
You're killing me. You are killing. I've never gone to a comic book shop playing music. They're either playing some old 80s movie super low.
Yeah, we got flat screens on the walls. We got the whole thing going. It's pretty great.
Oh my God. When is Revenge of going to spread their revenge to Florida?
Yeah, right. Well, listen, if we get big enough, that's kind of the idea, is maybe we have a couple more.
See, because there's something else you do here too, because you guys do a special event and one is coming right up around the corner and it's called Lotzilla. I love the name. Can you elaborate what is Lotzilla?
So we've got a parking lot behind our store that's private, like during the day, but on the third Saturday of each month for the summer, we've been kind of taking over the whole space, calling it Lotzilla, Park King of the Monsters. And we bring in, a bunch of vendors from around the community, food, art, like all kinds of stuff. We have sales, special merch drops, and then we just kind of open it up from 12 to 6 and, invite everyone over, and it turns into like a big party. We got music there.
Look at this.
It's the whole thing.
Look at it. Yo, is that really a huge Godzilla like that?
Yeah, that thing is 12 feet tall.
What? 12 feet tall?
It's the benefit of owning a set fabrication shop. You can make whatever you want.
Oh, man. Oh, my God. How long did it take to create, that type of lot? And when the hell did this idea even get born in your head? It's like, I want to throw a party every third Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, when we open, we've only been open since January. So when we open the space,
only, wow.
Yeah, we've gotten a lot of steam since January.
Impressive.
But when we opened, it was definitely one of the goals was to do something with the parking lot. It's just a big open space that's empty on the weekends. So we were planning kind of since January to do something specifically for summer. So we've gotten 2 out of the way, May and June, and then the next one is this Saturday, July 23rd, and then the last one is August 20th. And then, we're going to carry on the whole Lotzilla brand and probably do like a Halloween one and then a Christmas one. But the summer event is just those 4 months.
Oh, man. Are you going to have anything dope happening this particular weekend? Like, what's the plan for this weekend?
Well, we've got more vendors than normal, so that's pretty cool. We've got some really cool vendors coming, like Data Crew. They're an awesome pin manufacturer. We've got a miniatures company coming. We've got some, vintage clothing coming in, like all kinds of stuff. We try to appeal to not just like the comic book and nerd people, but also, the community in general is important, because it's we're trying to create a space that like, people want to go to that wouldn't normally want to go to a comic book store.
Oh, man, I love that. Hell yeah. For people that like to just buy clothes. Hey, I need to pick up a book. Guess what? Hey. Yeah. Oh, man, I know a lot of people are convinced that way. Believe me, you'll want to go. Trust me. All right, this is dope. So let's see. But I still want to go back kind of your origin. Like, you grew up in LA as a young man?
No, and we're from Denver, Colorado. Well,
Denver.
North of Denver.
Okay.
Yeah, north of Denver. A little town called Greeley, Colorado, which is like a cow town. But yeah, grew up there, lived in Denver for a few years before moving to LA in 2006.
So as a kid, did you have a love for fandom? And if so, did you find this on your own, or did someone present it to you, like mommy, daddy, sister, cousin, friends?
No, I mean, I guess friends. Being a kid of the 90s, is all about the X-Men animated series. And, I was really into Spawn as a kid. And, and we went to, and we went to lots of comic conventions. There's a really awesome comic book store in Denver called Mile High Comics. I remember going there quite a bit.
Oh my God, you got to go to Mile High? What?
Yeah.
I'd go broke in an hour.
Yeah, I haven't been in years, but I just remember it being so big when I was a kid. And now that I'm a store owner, I need to go check it out again just to wrap my head around how massive that place really is.
So, in size comparison between Revenge of and a Mile High, like, you know, are you like?
Oh man. Teeny tiny.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm looking at your space in the pits, and it looks like a big, beautiful space.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty small. So the whole theme of the space is, or at least the vibe, is that we wanted to be like a nerd bodega. So a lot of the of everything is like bodega themed. So it's we've got these like convenience store fixtures that we custom built, and the black and white checkered floor, and then we offer beverages.
Do you have the bulletproof window too for when you got to pay with the candy at the bottom? Like, you may get some of those too.
Not yet, but yeah. So that being said, it's rather condensed, but everything is expertly kind of packed in there. So not nearly even close to a Mile High, but we certainly have everything that everyone needs.
Excellent. And how did you meet the other guys, that are part of the amazing team that is Revenge of? How did that happen? What's that bromance?
Yeah, Joe Kuntz and I are actually married. We've been together for 20 years.
20 years?
Yeah,
congrats, kiddo.
Thank you. And then Joe Myers runs the design business with me. And he's been around for about 10 years now. And so the three of us, we all run businesses together. And this was kind of, the next step in starting a new business. Joe Myers is actually the comic book aficionado. He's the one who does all the ordering of all that stuff. So that's kind of his forte. Joe Kuntz is the pinball wizard, if you will. And then I'm kind of like the designer, creative.
I got you. Don't put that shit there. Put it over there. All right, like this. Let's get it done. It's got to look pretty. Presentation, folks. I get that 100. That's really dope, man. Damn, in 20 years, bro. Shit. Again, a number. That's a big number, bro. Not many people make it that far. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, no.
Now, and let me ask you, because in this photo, I have to ask, because I am a New Yorker, right? And I have to ask. Where there it goes. You got to bring some New York pizza. Look at that on the top over here. Give me a bigger pie, bro.
Yeah, that's a local place that's right around the corner called Alphabet City Pizza. They were at our last Lotzilla party. We always have like one food vendor, and they were last week or last month, and they are a really good pizza. I mean, I know New York's got some good pizza, but I think LA is catching up.
Let's see. Well, I gotta visit to find out. And then this is what something impresses me too. Under the skies, it's a red carpet event, or is the floor painted red?
No, it is red carpet. I went all out. Wow. I brought out the red carpet. We can't do anything half-assed when we're a set design company.
You hear this guy? Yeah, like the presentation is key. I am digging this energy so much, yo. Because again, and how did you even discover this spot, in LA? And why LA, out of all places, to really, open up and in this particular location?
Yeah, I mean, we're in East LA. We're in an area called Glass Hill Park, which is east of like Echo Park and Silver Lake. So it's kind of the perfect area in terms of like closeness to where we live and where my design office is, but also there really isn't anything in the area to compete with. So it just seemed like the smart move, to not steal business from any of the other comic book stores, but also offer something that the community could really enjoy, especially the pinball community. There's a lot of pinball in LA, but we're in a good spot to offer something without taking away from
others. That's awesome. You see that? Also thinking about his competition more as allies. Wow. We're going to work together. I'm just going to step up my game a little bit more, but that's all. No insult on you. I dig that. And so how did the community react to when the shop opened? How was that like opening day?
I mean, they're pumped. Opening day was pretty wild. We had like a line of 14 people before we opened
Okay.
that very first day somehow. And yeah, we got a lot of regulars. We got a ton of people. I mean, we're really close to like the school, and there's a lot of houses around us. And it's an area that doesn't have a ton of commercial, retail or anything yet. So we're kind of like an early
Oh,
adopter to the space. So yeah, the community has been really great, honestly.
see, folks, appreciate these LCSs. We need them in our lives. Again, because I love how you say, Latina comic book lovers, a 6-year Captain Marvel fan, a French Revolution history buff, a gay graphic novel aficionado. That's all the type of content that you could find. So, how do you even curate the content? Is this something that everybody sits down and say, yeah, let's sell this, let's sell that, or is it a free for all? Let me just get what I can get.
I mean, when we started obviously we were ordering product back in like August of last year before we were opening. And back then it was kind of a free for all. It's just order what we like kind of thing.
Okay.
Not really having much experience with retail or even, comic
Okay.
book retail. But now it's easier for us to kind of see, what people gravitate towards and try to, make sure we're ordering things that all the different communities that come to our store will appreciate.
Fantastic. Because I know there's a La Brava comics. Do you have that? Because I know you said Latina comic book lovers, and she actually
Mhm.
has a Latina superhero brand.
Yeah, I think we do. Again, Joe Myers is the comic book guy. I
Gotcha.
know it's very important to him to have that kind of stuff. Like we have a
Great.
lot of Spanish comics, and we carry some
You mean
books that are in
Spanish
Spanish.
language? Oh
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
nice. I
There's a
can't
couple
find
of com
Spanish language for my life out here. And then I like them because I have one time found 2 Mexican versions of Marvels. And what I
Yeah.
found curious about those, they weren't sharp edges, but rather rounded corners.
Oh, weird. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
But they look
Huh.
great though. I was like, oh man, this is
Yeah.
hot. Very
Yeah, we
different.
carry a comic called Primos, which comes in Spanish as
Hmm.
well. So we have both of
That's
those. We just
AWA.
got
Yeah.
I think the trade just came out last week or something, or 2 weeks ago. But yeah, we carry that, and then like we got Ready Player Two in Spanish, and we got some novels like that. We carry other things other than just comics. We carry novels and all kinds of stuff.
Wow. See,
So
this is
yeah,
a hangout, man.
we're trying to cater to the community, but cater to like a lot of communities. So and we're constantly ordering things for people. Anytime somebody comes in and we don't have something, we are like, we'll order it for you and we'll call you when it's here.
All this means is somebody like me that loves a little bit of everything will lose his shirt at the shop, and that's because I want this, I want that. Oh, let me play some pinball. I would play every single machine in that mother. I'll tell you that much, boy.
Yeah.
Oh man. Are you guys? Are you going to make any appearance at SDCC? Because I know that's also coming up
No, I know we scheduled Lodzilla on
that
Comic
weekend.
Con, which is, I mean, we kind of rolled the dice on that because we figured we would definitely lose some people, but again, it's like it's a community event, so I don't foresee us losing a ton of people to Comic Con.
How
We
far
would
is
love.
San Diego from LA? About.
It's like an hour and a half, 2 hours,
All right. All
so
right.
it's not terribly far. But Comic Con is such a beast. Like we actually used to do the Sci-Fi Wire
Oh, cool.
setup for all of the Comic Cons, like New
Yeah.
York and Emerald City and all that kind of stuff. And we did 2018 Comic Con, and that was actually my only time I've been, and it was just bonkers.
Yeah, I was there that year. That was my only time as well. And as you
Yeah,
said, yeah, absolutely batshit nuts. I'm like,
yeah,
wow. But what an experience, though. I mean, every single comic book fan has got to experience SDCC at
yeah,
least once. At least once.
yeah,
You don't even
absolutely.
got to go to the SDCC itself because the way the downtown is locked down,
The
you'll have a
whole
blast
city.
anyway. Yeah, you'll have a
Yeah,
blast. You don't even need a ticket. You will have a blast. I promise. And who knows?
yeah.
So many drunk people there. You probably find a pass on the floor. I walked
Yeah.
over some. I'll tell you that much. But I had my press pass. I didn't need any. All right. But yeah. But what an amazing hub. And do you give tours and whatnot too? If somebody wanted to go check out, if any a press agent wanted to check out the shop, this weekend especially.
Yeah, anytime. I mean, we're trying to get the word out there as much as we can about the store. So any press is great. And I love showing off what we've done. It was a process. So it's feels nice to be appreciated.
From the moment that you first thought of the shop to be born up until it actually, you open those doors, what was those planning stages like?
Well, interestingly enough, I believe it was 1 year ago, like yesterday, that we first looked at the space. So
Wow.
it took, it was relatively quick, as these things generally go, but it did take a while in compared to like our TV show schedules. Like normally a TV show is done in 2 weeks, and this took us like 4 months to open
Oh,
the
damn.
store.
So you were like,
But
I'd rather stay in TV.
yeah. But it started out like let's open a space, and then we found the right space, then designed it, got all the permitting done, the build out. As soon as we had the space, we started ordering stuff. So I was fortunate enough we have our warehouse for the set design business, so we could just kind of take over a portion of that. And then it was all about, we were trying to get open by Thanksgiving of last year. Then it was Christmas. And then finally we just said, let's open at the end of January.
Gotcha.
And here we are.
Happy New Year a couple of weeks later.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh,
Yeah.
man. I hope I get the opportunity to one day check out the shop, because I'm digging it. Again, the way that you guys even sell books about pronouns, using them correctly. I know those I've seen through Oni, superheroes of color, like that representation. I mean, why is that so important to you, though?
I mean, it's all about, like, I know there's a lot of shops in LA that are the same. I think diversity is important to all of the shops in LA. So being, that we're LGBTQ owners, it was important to kind of represent ourselves, and then also, offer a safe space for minorities and for pretty much anyone. We wanted to have a place where anybody can come and just feel comfortable and want to hang out.
Awesome. And outside of doing Lazilla, do you do signings as well with like local artists or even big name artists?
Yeah, we've done a couple of signings. It's honestly, it's really hard for us to juggle like our real jobs and then also this fun stuff, because I could spend all day every day just like planning events and cool stuff to do at the store. But we just did a signing, I think 2 weeks ago, with Cinna Grace.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's a friend of the shop. So he had a new book called Young Men in Love that just came out that we did a signing of. And then we have a signing coming up of a book called Hollow, coming out in I think October or September. It's like a Sleepy Hollow type story for children. It's with the authors of Lumberjanes.
Okay. Oh, so, okay. Yeah. I know. I know them by kind of their Twitter handles, so but I know who you.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm bad. Like, I mean, I know a person's name, but if they tell me their name, then I know their Twitter handle. They're like, how the hell you remember that, but not my name? I don't ask me. I don't know. My mind works very weird.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Awesome. So, what is the future like? What would you really want to see happen with Revenge of? Like, is there a big scale plan, or you just want to see where it goes?
I mean, there's always got to be a big scale plan, right? Otherwise, what are you doing? You got to have a next step in mind. So, I mean, I would love to expand the size of our current store. So that's kind of like on the horizon, possibly in the next couple of years. Just because we have so many pinball machines, we need more space. You know what I mean? And then, eventually I'd love to open a second shop and then kind of go from there. So I like to set, incremental plans. So the first plan is expand the size of the shop. The next one is shop number 2.
Excellent. Now I want to ask about the pinball machines. What's the most unique pinball machine you guys got at the shop?
Ooh, unique.
Yes.
Gosh, I don't know. I mean, we've got a lot. We've got all of our machines are pretty new. So that's kind of like why we're considered one of the best places, is everything, because we own all the machines and they all came out of our personal collection. So
you collect them? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I wish I had that type of room. Oh my God.
In terms of unique, I mean, I don't know. We've got the new Halloween machine, which is pretty cool. We just got the new Toy Story machine, Toy Story 4, which only like one other place in LA has. So, I mean, that's pretty unique, I suppose. We got it like the day it came out, so that was a big draw. But yeah, we've got all the fun stuff, you know.
So
Avengers, Deadpool.
So when you debut a machine, you kind of make an event of it.
Yeah, I mean, not really an event, but like I try to tease it on social media to get people excited, and then you know when we get a new machine in, then you know I'll post it that day, and sometimes we'll do fun stuff like when Stranger Things came out, we did like free play on Stranger Things all day, and same with on Star Wars Day, we had our Star Wars machine on free play and stuff like that. So we try to do cool stuff. We will be having a league starting soon.
A league?
Shit! Pinball league.
Whoa! Yeah. Talk about it. Where the hell is this idea? That sounds like so much fun. I would be. Yeah. Are we gonna have like bowling shirts or something?
I mean, I'd love to. Like, listen, it's all about the branding. Like, you might as well. Like, the only reason to start a business is so you can get some swag, right?
Bro, I hear you, kiddo. Fuck yeah.
But we're trying to.
They even got coasters, bro. Come on now.
Yeah. We're hoping to start our league soon, and it'll be Sunday evening. So there's quite a few pinball leagues in Los Angeles, but some of them are quite the trek to get to. So we've got a lot of people that are excited for us to start ours.
I would like to do mine if I want to do like the bowling style shirts, you know, with my yellow and black Crusaders, and that's it. Wearing yellow slacks though, you know, like the Al Bundy slacks. I want to look as tacky as possible because people are gonna be like, "Holy shit, look at these guys," and they won't stop.
I love that.
Right? It'll be funny as fuck, bro. I love it. All right, so you got the event coming up this weekend, right? From 12 to 6, right? Yep. Folks, if you are in the LA area, what you need to go to is 3420 Eagle Rock Boulevard, baby. Right? Lotzilla.
That's it.
It's a party for the nerds that can't even make it at SDCC. Or if SDCC gets you pooped out, then head on over to Lotzilla for some good eats, some good community, and more than just comics and movie people. SDCC is a pop culture show. I hate that they call it a Comic Con because it's a pop culture con.
For sure.
It's not a Comic Con. You know what I mean? Like you're doing an inclusiveness con over there with everything in it. I dig it. That's the business, man.
Yeah, we do a big sale on all our back issue single issues too. So that's a big draw. So 20% off of all the single issues. Yeah.
So how recent the issue? Like up to very recent, or how far back? 20%.
We take everything that's in our drawers and just put it on sale. So I mean, we only have enough room for like the new stuff each week on our shelves. So it's pretty recent stuff that gets put on sale. So and then usually we'll do like graphic novels will be on sale, and you know, we put everything on sale. Just have. You know,
so I gotta ask because being said that, you know, one of the guys is the pinball, one of the guys is the comics, you're a designer, but it is a comic shop. Do you read any comics? Or have time to start reading?
I do. You know, it's funny. I have for a long time, but it's hard to keep up with, and especially I feel like now that we own a comic book store, it's even harder.
Yeah, because you want to read everything. How the hell can I find the time?
Yeah, and you know, Tuesday nights we're up. We do a live Twitch stream on Tuesdays, going through all the new covers for each week.
Get out! So wait a minute. We got to talk about this. Wait. On Twitch at what time? And what's the name of the channel?
7:45. I believe it's Revenge of Comics and Pinball on Twitch. We also do live on Instagram simultaneously. Okay. So you can watch it on either place. And we save the broadcasts on both of the socials, so you can rewatch it. But so we go through all of the new every cover of all the new single issues and all the graphic novels for the week. Wow. So we're there until, you know, I mean, after the stream ends, we're there till like 11 p.m. just kind of like putting everything out. So there's hardly any time to actually read anything. But what I am reading is rather basic, I guess. But I'm reading Flashpoint Beyond right now. I'm reading the new run of Amazing Spider-Man. I just read the issue 125 of Batman, the Chip Zdarsky one that just came out. I just read. I'm a huge Evil Dead fan and Army of Darkness, as you can see right there.
Oh, Ash, yeah, bro. That's the
So
man,
I just
man.
read. I read issue 1 of Army of Darkness versus Reanimator, Necronomicon Rising, which is wacky. Came out last week.
But some of your horror movie fan too, though, like of Reanimator.
Oh, of course.
You know,
Huge.
Reanimator was one of my joints as a kid. It was my aunt put me on. I'm a little kid when that shit came out. Freaked me the hell out, but I couldn't stop watching. I was, oh my God. This bat, a head with bat wings. What the heck is going on? Holy shit, bro. I love this movie. Dr. Herbert West is the man, son.
Yeah, I mean, horror movies are another sort of catalyst for what we're doing. You know, we try to, like, a lot of what we cater or try to gear our programming towards is horror-based entertainment.
Yeah.
So we've got tons of like horror magazines like Fangoria and
Oh my God.
tons of NECA figures that are like all horror themed. Yeah, we got that one.
Yeah, look at that. With the light up pumpkin, man. I was like, yo, light up pumpkin and a head. Oh man, it's great.
Yeah, we also carry DVDs and Blu-rays. So you know, we try to have a big horror selection. We also have a vending machine. I don't know if you know about this, of mystery DVDs. So the whole vending machine is filled with DVDs. And it's $5 a pop, and it's either a random DVD is in there, or it's a gift card, or a free snack, or a free drink, or free tokens for the pinball machines.
Say word. Where did that idea rise from? That's actually pretty cool.
I just really wanted to have a vending machine, and then I was trying to think of what would be cool to have in it. And the mystery DVD thing has been a really big hit, because a lot of people will come in and will say, all right, whatever comes out of here, we're going to watch. And then they'll get some weird movie like Garbage Pail Kids, the movie or something.
Oh my God. I mean, you know, it is a nutty movie, but you know, I would watch it. It's one of those like Sharknado. It's so bad you can't stop watching it.
Yeah, that's actually pretty frightening when you watch it back now.
Oh, then you must be pretty excited to see the new comic that came out this week, Mad Balls versus Garbage Pail Kids. Oh,
I saw that one. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna carry that one, but I did see that it was coming out.
That is so
funny.
Nostalgic. You got to get that one. I had all of that shit as a kid in the 80s. You see, why you're a 90s kid, I was an 80s kid.
I mean,
so
I guess I was an
80s
kid. I was born
late
in the
80s. Okay, I was born in the mid 70s, so yeah.
There you go.
There you go. So I was a little kid, but having all these toys that were coming out. Shit, love it. Do you have any besides the X-Men and all? Is there any other favorite of yours? And Evil Dead? I'm just curious here, because
I mean, Evil Dead's
the culture, bro.
Evil Dead's number one. I mean, a big one for all three of us is the Alien franchise, all things Alien. So we've got Xenomorph action figures. We carry all the comics and the graphic novels and the role-playing game. We've got a face hugger that's crawling on the ceiling of the pinball room. You know, the pinball room itself is kind of modeled. The pinball room itself is kind of modeled after the Nostromo from Aliens. So yeah, that was kind of like the whole.
I need pictures. Catalyst. I can't get there. I need pictures. I need the pictures. Oh shit! This sounds like so much fun. I would stay there for hours. Apparently, jeez. Damn, bro, you're killing me. So wait, besides the Godzilla, there was another thing there, right? Oh man, where is it?
Oh, Mechagodzilla.
Yeah, you have a mecha too. Is it also the same size?
Yeah, that one's taller than Godzilla. It's actually bigger. So, and we're actually going to debut another one that is going to be even bigger at this weekend.
Oh,
this weekend's Godzilla.
So we're going to get something new, something large, and you got to go to Godzilla to see what the hell it is.
Yeah.
ASAP. Go to 3420 Eagle Rock Boulevard, folks. You got to go. You got to go this weekend. SECC is nice. You go Thursday, Friday. They'll be the easier days.
Yeah.
Saturdays is for the rookies. So you take that Saturday and you head on over to Godzilla instead. All right. And then you go back Sunday to SDCC with, you know, because it'll be calm again.
When it closes down a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. But let me tell you, that's what I learned. SDCC Thursday, Friday was nice. Saturday was just intense.
Bonkers.
Yeah. You know, it's all H. And one of my friends basically spent his whole day online. And I was like, I was online for him for about an hour. I said, I can't do this. I have to go upstairs and meet people, you know, creators. So you do you, and I'll come back. He goes, well, good luck. I'm like, what you mean good luck? You're going to save me a spot. I don't know what he did to the security lady, but when I finished my tour where I talked to Brian Pulido, Gail Simone, a whole bunch of awesome creators. I mean, had empty tables because I'm like, where is everybody? And Gail, someone just looked at me, Hall H, with an attitude. I was like, oh, damn. Don't worry, Gail, I'm here. So I picked her brain for a little bit. And then I was able to go downstairs. I called them up. She said, can we open the door? Are you Mr. Mergo? I'm like, yeah. Come on in. Everybody looked at me with so much hate.
Oh, I bet.
You had to see this. Like, who the F is this guy? And he saved me a good spot. So that was the year, of course, with the Marvel. We saw Blade at the end and all that. Oh, it was such a fun show. It was great. Got to see Kevin Smith too, right before the new Clerks. Yeah, it was dope. It was just a very dope experience. I've never experienced a comic book con like that, nor a community. I mean, because there was really no incidents. Everything was just so fun and, people helping one another out. And it was just amazing. And I'm pretty sure that's how Godzilla is.
It's basically like Comic-Con. Yeah, you're right.
It's the LA version right there, baby.
Yeah, it's like
and it's only going to get bigger. It's going to get only bigger, folks, with more food and more pinballs and more stuff happening. Shit. Yeah. Do you have a dream guest for the Halloween version of Godzilla if it comes?
Well, we actually have something in the works. I can't really talk about it yet, but it's there's a guest involved and there's something.
Something. What a tease, folks. You better mark your calendars. These guys are going to just rule the comic book universe of LA. You'll see. In no time soon. Because since the end of January to now, you guys have accomplished a lot. Kudos to you as entrepreneurs. Flowers time. Thank you for being brave and bold and taking time out of your very busy schedules to give back to the community in the way that you guys are and having fun with it and being unique about it. Just salute and kudos to all three of you guys, for real.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it's it's one of those things where it's like we're not trying to start a new business necessarily. We were just trying to do something fun, and hopefully it sustains itself.
Well, it seems that you already have built a hell of a community, and it's only going to get bigger. My Crusaders and Cali, you heard it. You better hit it again. I'm going to repeat it again. 3420 Eagle Rock Boulevard. You can't get that wrong. And if you know what? If you need more information, I need you to go to revengeof.com. That's the website.
And I got to mention, so we're revamping our website, and the new special version is coming out, I believe, tomorrow. So if you go there right now, it says under construction, but we're ready to launch like a whole new version.
Oh, 2.0 is tomorrow?
Yeah, and we're hoping to try to like really ramp up our e-commerce presence, and we're already shipping kind of all over the place, but we want to give a good online experience.
Did you expect that too? To get the shipping and going outside of LA in a sense? I mean, did you what did you not expect when you did this? That's coming onto you now. You're like, wow, I never thought this.
I mean. The response is something I think none of us expected. Like we were all hoping that people would love what we were doing, but the response in general has been overwhelming. And the online presence, like before this revamp, we haven't done much in the way of like getting it going, but people do shop there, and it's always exciting to like get a new order in and ship something to Florida or Kentucky or wherever. So I mean, it's great. It's really cool to be able to to get things out there for people.
Gotcha. And one of my last questions, because since you do have a comic shop, I know you said you do a lot of the new stuff, but do you at all guys buy like older collections to have some older back issues?
Not yet, only because we don't really have the space for it. So we're bursting at the seams each week as it is.
Tough business.
Yeah, so we're definitely trying to offer a lot of like variant covers and things like that for the new stuff. And then eventually we'll get into like Silver Age and Golden Age and things like that. But at the moment, not quite, not yet.
So your homie from the shop is not letting go none of his vintage stuff yet, huh?
No, not yet.
Because no, this goes on the wall, but not the shop's wall. Not yet.
Yeah.
I hear that, sometimes. I got stuff in frames over here. I'm like, I don't know if I want to select. This is one of my gems, because he passed away just recently. George Perez. This is his first Marvel work, isn't here.
Wow, that's cool.
So, yeah, man, I got that, and being Puerto Rican, how could I not have this? How could I not have this? The first in color appearance of the White Tiger.
Oh wow, yeah, look at that.
And then I got his first appearance, regular. That's my joint, man. You know, I love collecting my minority heroes. You know,
yeah, we've actually been
very
shipping
few
to Puerto
apart.
Rico. We've been shipping
Really?
a few single issues. Yeah, a lot of we've been shipping issues of 8 Billion Genies to someone in Puerto Rico. So
Wow,
it's a big
awesome. Nice to see that my Puerto Ricans are getting into the comic books. You laugh. I'm just saying, unfortunately, that community, at least on the island itself, doesn't really celebrate comic artistry as art. So this is why, you know, we lost George Perez, for me, one of the greatest comic book artists ever, you know, and happens to be Puerto Rican, but they didn't celebrate him as such. And that made me feel very sad. I mean, he deserved it. Out of anyone for sure, you know. But hey, things will change, you know. Ain't about that now. What we're gonna be praising is this though: Revenge of and Lotzilla and everything these guys are doing. I need you to follow them on Instagram too at Revenge of _ comics and pinball. I need a really, dude. I really need a picture of the shop. I need to see these machines. I need something. Give me a tease, bro. Tease. Send me a couple pics, please, Scott. I want to share them too, man. Because I love how the outside looks. And white, black, and red too. Before we go,
I just wanted it to be. I mean, we just wanted it to be bold, you know. And there's nothing more bold than black, white, and red. So, and it kind of is like that horror theme and that bodega, and you know, I don't know, bold.
I just love how you keep saying bodegas because again, I'm in Florida. Bodegas are non-existent. Before here, I was living in Massachusetts for some time. Bodegas are non-existent. I grew up in New York. There's a bodega on every corner. I miss them so much. Oh, God.
That's kind of like like I said, the whole thing, the whole inspiration. Like that's why the comic book shelves are like custom made produce cabinets and
dude, really,
you know,
I gotta see this shop so bad. You are murdering me, bro. You are murdering me. But folks, there you go. Well, this shop is gonna take over LA, and then soon it's gonna go from the west all the way to the east and just start taking over.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. We gotta manifest things, Jeff. We gotta manifest them. It's gonna happen. So again, thank you and to the two Joes, for doing what you guys do and building community, love, and representation in this wonderful culture of ours. That is this fandom. So Jeff, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for again making time to talk to me today. Shit, I can't believe how busy you are. Like you got me nervous. Like, oh God, he's finally got questions to do right now. So,
well, thanks for having me. It's been fun.
No, absolutely. Thank you, folks. Again, one more time, Instagram at Revenge of _ comics and pinball. Don't spell underscore. You know what I mean, folks, right? Don't get smart with me. And then please visit the website Revenge of tomorrow with the debut of the 2.0. And then please, this weekend, hit up 3420 Eagle Rock Boulevard in Los Angeles, Cali, baby, for Lotzilla between 12 p.m. and 6 p.m. You're going to have hella fun, and he got big surprises in store. That's not just me saying it. He got something going on. I need pictures. I can't wait. So, Jeff, thanks again for your time. And mi gente, visit the shop. Support your local community, store. Please, your local comic shop needs all the support that they could get, So thank you to everybody that supports Revenge of out there in LA. For those that order from them, do it up. Starting tomorrow, you're going to drive them crazy with orders, all right? That's what you got to do tomorrow. Drive them crazy with orders when they go 2.0 debut.
Crazy.
All right? So with that, again, Jeff, much love. Thank you for your time. Mi gente, you know what to do. Visit comiccrusaders.com, undercovercapes.com for everything. Comic book related, pop culture related. We cover it all, folks. You know how we do. I mean, we're about diversity as well. Wepa! Hasta la próxima, mi gente. Bye. Thank you for listening to the Comic Crusaders Podcast. If you like the content, please subscribe and turn on notifications. Also, please visit comiccrusaders.com and our extended podcast family over at undercovercapes.com. And also, make sure to download the Comic Crusaders app on the Google Play Store today.